Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going with Q2 of the bi-weekly contest 99. Count total number of colored cells. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. I'm pretty sure this is not the preferred naming, but in either case, okay, a little bit of a spoiler. You can kind of see me doing a formula thing. And honestly, I think that's just like the way to do it, right? So the way that I think about it, and I did this during the contest, right? So I actually, you can't really see much, but I kind of just drew out the progression of like the first number. So n is equal to 1 is equal to f, or maybe another way to write, f of 1 is equal to 1, f of 2 is equal to 5, what they say, right? Yeah, 5. F of 3 is equal to 13, I think. And the idea is really is just looking at it visually. For me, it's just saying that for n is equal to 3, for example, right? You have 5 in the middle, and then you add it by the summation of 3 plus 1, so the sum of the odds, and then times 2, right? So that's basically the idea, and then I did actually manually wrote out the next one just to kind of confirm, and then that is just like 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1 times 2, right? So from that, you can see that this component is the sum of the first odd numbers, right? And yeah, there are a couple of visualization people use for this, I believe. I'm actually trying to yeah, there are a couple of progressions that you can do to prove this. For me, to be honest, it's just about experience and kind of knowing it, which is, maybe it's cheating, but I believe that. And there are a lot of, math is kind of beautiful, as I always say, and there's just like a lot of ways to solve it or like figure these things out. But one visualization I would have is that you could rewrite this 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus ... So the first odd numbers, right? Odd numbers. So sum of first numbers, you can rewrite this as, roughly speaking, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, and then this is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus ... right? Yeah, so hopefully this is already like triggering some heads or whatever, but yeah, but then now once you kind of and of course this is just it's n times n plus 1 over 2, maybe. I always, not gonna lie, I have to do, one thing that I'm really bad is I always forget whether it's plus 1 or minus 1 in the inside, so I always have to do like a small number. So for example, if it's 1 plus 2, then the answer is obviously 3, and then if this is 1 and this is, if this is 2 and this is 3, then this should be good. So that means that is the plus 1 version. And then here, obviously, it's just n times n minus 1 divided by 2, because or maybe when it's slightly differently, it's n minus 1 times n, so that these things line up is why I kind of wrote it this way, right? To the previous one, right? And then you just sum them together, right? So then this is just n, or take the 2 plus n minus 1 times n, and of course, you can redistribute the things, or you could add the stuff. Is it distributed? You could add the stuff inside, is my point. And then now it's just 2 times n, right? Over 2. Sorry, I didn't, right? So then now this is just this over 2, which is obviously n squared. So then, yeah, so this part is n squared, and then you just add it to this, I think. Why did I write it so funkily? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I wrote it a little bit funkily. I mean, I didn't, like, during the contest, I didn't do this proof because I just know this progression, to be honest. Like I said, I cheated. But But yeah, but you can kind of rederive this, right? So this is n squared plus 2 times n minus 1 or something like this. Maybe plus 1 for the, 4 to 7 or something, right? So that's the only thing. And then, of course, you can redistribute this. Yeah, maybe my math is really bad today. And maybe just a lot of off by ones. But in any case, you get the idea, and that's basically how you kind of eventually come up with this. Yeah, and in fact, I like I said, I kind of remember this during the contest, but then I always forget whether, I don't know. So I did this to kind of fix the fudge factor, because I ran it and I was like off by 1. Yeah. Why did I? This is so funky looking now that I kind of look at it this way. I think I just knew it, but because this is the plus 3, right? So I guess that's like, yeah. I mean, I think this is basically the same. It's just that depends on where n is, like people count from the first n in differently. So maybe I kind of mixed it up in that way. Yeah. In any case, yeah. I mean, this is just a formula, so it's over 1 time over 1 space, kind of. If you want to go there, I mean, this is going to fit in long, which means that in Python we don't have to care about it, but in Java you have to be, and C++ you have to be careful about not overflowing. Cool. Yeah, that's all I have for this one. Hopefully this one makes sense. I mean, this one I think most people should be able to get, even if it takes a long time, just because, you have the visualization, you just have to count it up. Yeah. Do let me know how you figure out this formula. I think for me, sometimes I do have blind spots because it's just been, you do enough problems and they just come to you, and I don't remember all the proofs, and now I'm trying to figure out the proof for you at home. But sometimes it's a little bit hand wavy, which I apologize. So definitely let me know your questions. But yeah, anyway, you could watch me sub live during the contest next. Though I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a boring one. That took a while. I misread it. I guess there's a mod. There's no mod. Okay, what is the math? So it goes 1 5 6 2 5 13. So 1 13. So I'm just drawing it out. The next one will be 7 5 3 1, and that'll be 10 6 2 7 13 15 25. So it'll be 1 5 13 25. Alright, so that's just something like this. I guess this is useless, but oh wait, off by 1, so I guess it's good that I checked. I'm too lazy to rewrite it. 1 5. Guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know the answer to it anyway, so let's go. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's problem and this explanation and this contest. Yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you later and take care. Bye bye.